Hello, everybody. My name is Kelly Rogers, and I am an education major here at Grayson College. I did my presentation, my PowerPoint, my assignment over children with disabilities and their learning styles and special education. I have a personal connection. As I've previously stated in discussions, I have a child on the autism spectrum. He does require special education services. He has more than one learning disability. And so I have a true passion for this, and I have had that for a long time. And I really, really want to discuss it with you guys. So here's our second slide. I really love this picture. We all learn, anticipate, challenge, interpret, decide, align. It's all intertwined, whether we are a child or adult with a learning disability or just your average child or adult. Learning styles are not something that is just relatable to children with disabilities. Learning styles can be relatable to any child, any children, even adults. When teaching and helping students with learning disabilities, some learning styles may be more beneficial than others. There are different factors that play into what learning styles may be best for the child. If the child is hearing impaired, they are going to need a learning style that accommodates to their learning needs. If a child has dyslexia, same thing. Examples of different learning styles, and these are just some: visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and reading and writing. Comparison of the problem. I did find when I was doing my research that the problems intertwined. Regionally in Texas, we do not have enough resources to support the high demand of children with learning disabilities and their most beneficial learning styles. Nationally, majority of the time, children do not get the resources they need until political forces are pushed to do something by parents, guardians, and even the child's teachers have to push. And global, the cost of the process of getting diagnosed, getting treated. And also, schools are not equipped with the adequate facilities, resources, staff for all the different learning styles for the learning disabilities. The problems are similar when it comes to the appropriate resources that are needed for children all over the world with learning disabilities, whether the resources is money, priorities, locations, resources, and staff. It's a whole problem. It's not just one area, it's a problem all over the world. And I love this picture that I found. Whose voices are missing? Students with disabilities. And that doesn't just mean the students that are nonverbal. This goes for all students with disabilities. Whose voices are missing? Our slide number 4 is about statistics. This was interesting. Regionally, 4.3% of children have a learning disability based on the years 2018 to 2022. Nationally, 32% of children have a learning disability based on the years 2021 to 2022. And globally, 10.1% of children have a learning disability based on an article I found that was published in 2022. I love this picture. I love it. So to go into more depth, the regional statistics represent the percentage of children that are less than 18 years old who receive special education services due to different types of disabilities that have been diagnosed within the Dallas County region. The national statistics represent the percentage of children from ages 3 all the way to 21 who receive services under the IDEA, which is the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act within the United States, and the global. This 10.1% represents the percentage of children under the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals who receive services due to all their disabilities. If you just glance at this, you're like, oh, that's not a lot, but it is. This is a lot of children. This is a lot of children, and not all of these children are getting what they need. This is one of my favorite quotes, and I actually say this quote to my 3 boys quite often. We want to be the change that you wish to see in the world. And that goes for way past special education and learning disabilities. This is for everything. Be the change you wish to see in the world. So how can we be part of the solution? We can put our focus on the children instead of the money. That's a big one. Children first. Always children first. Not about how much money is bringing in or how much money we need to spend to adequately help support these children. We also, a big one, these are all big ones, we need to provide the appropriate training and staff. There needs to be more staff that are more adequately trained for these children to help them the best that we can. And provide the appropriate resources and funding for special education and other learning disabilities needs that will benefit all the different learning styles. We need to put our money into our children. All children, not just the children with special education, but all children. We need to do this. Our 6th slide is just our sources and resources. Sources and references. I have them broken into local, national, and global. I really enjoyed this assignment. I really enjoyed digging deep into the resource that involves not just Texas, not just my child's region, but all over the world. Thanks.